But more importantly, the events that follow that night, they're very interesting, I must say. So now, I welcome you all again on behalf of the cast, and I will now give you a rundown of the cast. Tadgh is played by T.Delaney. P.Keane by Dunne. Grogan, John Campion. Cooney, Grogan. Frank, Tommy. Guilfoyle, Wynne. T.Delaney. Bree, Mary T.Delaney. Nellie Brick, Grogan. Marcy Brick, B.Keane. Elsie McDonough, Guilfoyle. And other footballers are Billy Mansfield, Sean Hayne, Tadgh. The producer is Mary Gannon from Wynne. We welcome the newcomers to our cast this year. They are Sean Hayne, Tadgh, and Guilfoyle.
I was saying so, and I was late going back to the home. I was only a bit late, because the wind was out. I roared at them and yelled at them and screamed at them. And they never put back to me. You were telling me that before. Because I even threw big rocks of stones at them, because they never turned around. See, the rule about it. A rule. I tell you what, please, hold it though. And he said it's fast. I said on the road. The road is that I was left behind 3 years ago, and I come to one off and a car load. No, a car load of girls go down to Navy Field. And I propose that no one ever be left behind again. And I propose also that no one get up to the boat until everyone else is on it. And then you see we'll all ride back home in coops together. And there'll be no need for us to be given awkward explanations to our women. That's the rule. That's right, yeah, and I say that. No.
Well, I'm against it. I'm dead against it. What business have I trained you to be footballers when you're going to be out all night like a squad of tomcats? When the boat is ready, we're ready. And only one of us there for going out. And on top of that, I see that you're suspended from the club for 12 hours. The boat will be coming back at 10 o'clock. You have 4 hours for drinking or course or horn or corn for your life. 10 o'clock, I say, sharp.
What are you going to say to me, easy? Sorry, take it yourself. Because they think it's easy. What's for the winners today?
After the cup and 7 medals for the captain. And that's another thing, when we're out in the field, the captain has the last word. All agree? Aye. Before the boat comes down now, there's a question to be said, that's the question of the captain. I want no say in it at all. It's up to yourself.
What are we going there for? Who is?
Yes, everybody's trying man.
We got to pay for everybody. That's right, and he and two.
With all due respect, no respections intended. I think it's about time somebody else got a turn. The captaincy should go around.
Ah, yeah, but we're going as good as Corey there. Let's face it, we do need a good captain.
What about T.Delaney? All right, so, for Parry Godin. Aye. For James Blair. Aye.
We got a big never vote for anybody, Parry Godin, or me to say
Anything else there now in your mind before the vote comes? No good about you thinking about these things when we're in the midst of the channel. Well, if a fella wanted to bring home a couple of hundred foot, would there be room in the boat? And now the next thing you know, you want to bring home a pocket hay or an egg half pepper. Or a woman. Actually, the man Driscoll from Cork.
You can have them up the park, lads, wouldn't they?
All right, get that now with the gate. Ah, sure, they're paying for the boat, and there's a free feed for anyone that wants it. There's porter for those that can drink this. And also the porter buzzers they have in the team that run that fair day to pay for it. It's a team team. But think last night. Stand around there now and I give you your position.
What's wrong, you know?
They have to dress. I want to ask you something, and I can't get it out.
Where did your body then? Don't you know there, you're buying the lads. That's where you used to be told, listen to day. If you ever manage for being today, that's the finish. What do you do out here alone anyway?
I'm in dread. I tell you all right. This is my first time playing the other side of this channel. And I'm dread the mistake of playing the inheritance. This is my friend what happened to me at Hollywood. I'm afraid if there's pockets in a box, I run and leave the recipe down.
You're not a coward, are you?
I'm no coward, and I told you on the management. But I'm afraid of it.
Asher, of course. Every man is afraid. He's a coward to his corner. We're worried with doctors in the business zone and the rest of it in the ball.
And to say it for you, Mark. You're the best man in there. Everyone knows you. And no one will tell the truth.
Look, gentlemen, football is a sport of blood. A sport of strength, hurting, and fair play. A sport with its own share of blackguards. How about their scale? And most of the fellas are leaving themselves. Look what football is. It's going for the ball and doing their best again. And when you get the ball, it's your ball. And if anybody tries to take it from you, they're going to proper proceedings again. But never give the man from behind. And never blackguard a man that's weary and dead up. And a football, never kick a man for his upper up. A fella hits a leak of an elbow or a military target. He bet them back, and you have all business against football. Come on, go through it. The rest is only 2 ways. But you're all reckon he can't finish.
This is like over in church.
There's a ball. There are 10 things, 12 things. Through half again, forgotten out. They always made it in their own stuff. But we're never covered. That's the men. There's a ball. Sure, it's only an old street in the village. Come on, David, you did it. Come on, come on.
If there's a road there, we'll be back.
It's a fair fight, you're on your own. If the fellas don't know where a kick from behind, I'll be there, there. Come on, there. Come on.
Would you say there'll be a road today?
How the hell away? The better put your weight over you. Remember, the horse counts is the one that can find it. Good area catchment is the guild, but a half gate for the weight starts to talk. Come on.
You can't get talking to me, stuff or something back there. Come up here, gather around, I give you your position. Here, any free kick in our house to field, you take. And remember when you're taking a free kick to get your heel well back up into your air. You won't win the ball. But never take you there about long-legged cannon from today. Right there was the keeper of the dead ball. Remember one time, he faced the ball and it took the white grass. He stood back from it, popped his rear, and he smoothed it. But the corner of the ball landed outside the presidency in the town of Kilrush. And the bladder landed outside the whorehouse on his arm. Your young team here will be accepting the party, and he's wiser than any. The team you're meeting today, they're crabbed and crafty with their ancient football. But they're not good for them. He's our plan. Hit him and harry him, and keep on hitting. Play the ball down to the wing, and they won't be able to run after. Cross the goal with no ball, and everyone that's near it, in the top. Are we ready? All right. You know, this will be the first time in 30 years that we beat Bellabon on their own ground. And it's been off the shop. And they always so cocky and full of guns. Lads, we're not representing Clare here today. We're only a club team in Clare. These bad teams and good teams, but I never seen a team that was cowardly. And I don't want to see one today. Hey guys, come on, the fight is right. into the wood. Will you come on? Right, come on, men. One more thing there before we go. If it happens that way, we win by a few points. Then the ones are out, start fighting. Don't for winning, don't hit back.
Well, that's not a very fine, but what about the referee?
Let Cork man in, because Tracy ain't nothing better than to see Terry and Clare fighting.
Right, you're right. You're right. God, better than any bloody old baronet, huh? Go on, but you know, we had relations, you know. Back at the time of Armagh, like she needs a raise. Oh, she needs 7 or 8 grandmothers years back. There she was, slumped inside her bed. Handsome figure, skin as smooth as a mat, and black hair, shiny like fresh cap. Big, a tap goes to the wind. What is she? What is she? The youngest son of the Timmy's Bay, and my ship is sank, my little Irish signorina. Oh, come in now and account, she, and there you are, yeah.
You'll have me believing you soon. Now what's this you were saying about visitors?
We got was heavy rain today in the week. There's a broken flood in the shop. Fresh water wholesale after coming in. And there's a boat or a Clare football. High and dry. Ah, sure. I invited 2 of them over for the night.
Oh, the course, lad. And what about the rest of them?
Ah, sure. Quarter in other houses. Ah, sure. Gone on. Sure. They'll be scouring the hay barns looking for early tomorrow. No, the way these little fellas will be squeezing the last drop over every hour of the night.
And are these 2 our lads you're bringing or what?
Oh, James, no. One of them is dead. The 3. The other. Poor body. The foot. God, Nelly, you should see this man. Great big shoulder. That crack is going on. But you don't know, he's a quickly spoken fellow too. Somewhat like yourself. Anyway, with the chance, you know, he can't brand you.
For God's sake.
And I'm serious. And Nelly, you won't get the same chance again. With me, no, but stop it now.
What are you trying to say?
Well, take it out. You don't know. Just have a walk later. It'll be nice now. It'll be like spying the child now. You're polite. You know.
I'm always polite to people.
I know, but sure. If you want a little extra, beat the jam on the bread there. You put it on.
How fun do you want me to be?
Sure. One hand the whole pot. You think, John, you think you'll be able to make it?
And that will you give her half a chance?
Tell us, what's her husband? Or does she expect him now to keep down the job and hope for himself as well?
And no, there's a neighbour there, a young girl. She's keeping an eye to him.
Keeping an eye. My day. Good God, but does she know anything about the world? More than like she's trying to get off. And the cat's away.
These visitors now that were coming, I suppose they'll want something to eat. Will I put on that money for them, or will I give them something cold? There's a fair share of bacon left over from the dinner.
I know. I asked them the same question he said. And they showed no interest whatsoever in Dutch. Dave, the train, that was, he stuck a 5-pound note in his face and told me to get a couple of more. God knows, that David fella, that's a man who will be frightfully poetic when he feels. When we're eating, says he. But when we're drinking, we're drinking. I sure they go.
Now you
God almighty, did you want me to be contradicting him and going to be our guest in the house for the night? That's the now then. And then there's a great name of a dipping for food. There's a lot of us giving me numbers in the shop. Now Nelly, show him respect now. Big God, wait! Already money. He's single too.
Why don't you go up to the fire there?
Did you read the board? Oh, we got stare at me. God, I tell you what now. Drop it there. Get you a drop of this. I'll bring you back from the day. Right. Where? There's more dogs. What do you do?
You can take that stuff here.
Sure. We only make fair enough for the Jordan Road cows and the old crops. Hey, St.Bernadette. I mean, God, we played over the news. My son got 6 stories the same day, but sure, we suppose you wouldn't remember that. Because, you know what's more, it was the only day of him that failed on God or ever beaten by the wolf.
Sure, that's over 40 years ago. I sure was on our way today before, and I was still staggering and I stumbled out onto the field.
Hey, it's got a bitter look, I suppose, and he did not today, what?
Huh? Maybe.
You know what we're all saying. One bad game and all their good games are forgotten.
You know I'm saying to you at all. You should have been there full forward. You hadn't to pay for midfield.
Look, I hear football in the morning, and I got the chances today. But when I went to go changing gears, there was more power than any. The starting man, I've got heart in the liver, and I find the limbs failing and the push them on. Sure. I know what to say to you, lad. Sure, didn't we all go through it? Good luck.
I'll never let the doctor shout.
What's your reason? Take it out. Come on, we caught it, and get you in it with a wet cloth. I'll give you an old pair of trousers tonight.
Is there near of God, Nelly? Who is that? This is Corey, or Dee out to Clare. This is my sister, Bree. She's married. Who's the lad ran up to the room with his father? He didn't even salute.
That's Dave. Friends.
So Jesus. I don't like that.
What they do there?
He's a right looking sweet nature tree.
That's that Brady, man.
I don't care if he has the brains of Paul Singer. He's something like yourself. He has the head of being an evil.
They're picking the tongue down.
I know where she got that. She's married to a man in this stone. And you know what they're like down here, fair. Give me that one in the stone, and I'll tell him to drive in the fire.
Are we any trouble with you? Well, the justice is sitting over there.
No, no trouble. She is a spare bed. And Dave will be company from his father. She was very going over the game of 40 years ago.
Yeah, what are you going for yourself?
I saw you play a few times. Often saw you better than you were today.
But it was part of the food. I sure ain't going off a bit now. I shouldn't be down to be that.
That's what they said. Oh. And the people looking on, they said, if you had been playing inside the forward, you'd have scored a few goals.
Very tough to get along.
But you have to go forward.
Hey, thanks.
Tis a wonder you didn't go up dancing. Or take up with some girl. I saw plenty of them there today.
We shall. Ain't never bothered me head with dancing. To tell you the truth, I never courted a girl. Do you believe that? Me, 35 years of age, and it's all about the taste of the girl's six.
How come you don't?
This is that I don't care. But I never remember a woman in our house. My mother died when I was a baby. My father died a year then, broken heart. I had no sisters, no aunts. Football was my brother and sister, my father and mother. I love football. I lived it. I died it. What? Stealing the ball from a cluster of hand daily. Possessed it. Owned it. Claimed it. And nursed it to no big care.
And the man in the room beyond, Tadgh.
Rare. Not be all I know.
But not about Karen.
No, football, no. North bigger.
I'm sure you did not have a woman to come in and clean and tidy.
A big girl, his whole team over here. He knows all. We can handle the fight.
Here, take off that coat and warm your body to the fire. You got some class of a new hat or wear his boots. Sit down and I'll have the kettle boiled in a minute for Tadgh.
We got taste is one thing and a whole paper and a drink. And second is the same. One drink at a time.
And do you drink all the time then?
Says of enough. They drink some sun, boiled things, fair days, hot. Drinks in from morning and night. So I'm sure myself for the rest of the year. No, drink whatever. It's only to hold myself now and again, you know.
And what do you do for a living?
Fisherman.
What kind of a thing do you have?
Not good, not bad.
It's fair and bad to the west, they say.
There's a lot of open fish.
Here's a scar on your hand. Did you come by that today?
She's not.
Tis nothing now, which could be a fair handful in the morning. Aye, you're right. Tis nothing. You have a strong hand. That's what they say. And I thought you said you used to be bothered with women.
I know. I'm not saying it.
What used you be doing when you should have been shaved?
How did I forgot about? Give me another one more. I'll give you a quick. From this old bar, it's a ball he had, because he attacked the sergeant and the guards one night in Carry Home. And he broke 4 plates last week before the round and all.
Okay.
Who?
Good Timmy here. The great man feels the crazy ball.
Got hardly, you know. Harder they had to come than a crazy ball. What? Harder they catch a man than a crazy ball. Yes, your catchment.
You were going to tell me about the time when you should have been cool.
Or of course. But how did I forgot? It was a cruise of us. And we used to walk together that the straight at the top. We used to take gear from it, hang them off the trees, or cover cars with the roofs on. And the lake was fine, peel off our clothes and go flooding like cockstarter in the thaw off. And it was better convenient to go and gather them over in our tent, rolling like ducks in the young grass. Or maybe go forth for 10 miles along the coast of Clare until the wind gave out and we're fit for not mentally bed. It's all you could say, we were happy.
I think you were full of crack.
Days are gone now. Ever younger than the fight.
You're still a young man.
Nice to be thinking of hanging up our boats. And the pace is back. You know, pace come back.
You don't have to play midfielder.
Once the midfielder, always the midfielder. I've never been satisfied in the winger in the corner. I need space. I need space.
Oh, what are you going to do?
Oh, you have a lot of fellas here after you play the ball. Have you?
Hit me! No, for the fences. Because, you know, a good you know, we drive a ball to a stone wall.
Time for better thinking.
She's ready for you upstairs.
Arya, watch your horse. There's a pile of people in there who want to be quiet. What about the lad with the book teeth that used to play in the goals for T.Delaney?
Are you for better now?
All the better. I stand here in the fortress bit.
Don't you want to be picked for Munster? You get stiff sitting there like that.
You know what I can't sleep in a bed of money. I mean, only Keane like a shooter, fishing and pouring on it.
So take the rest now and I sleep here in the kitchen.
No, I stand here in the fortress bit.
Talk sense, man.
I'll be safe for the rest of the week. So you take it, Steve, instead. I'll be here for Christmas.
Get up to bed, you and don't be talking.
Ain't your time, then. Ain't your time.
Can't be there at all, and Chloe, you'll have more out.
You're glad that we were saying that. That you would have done all the talk. You swear by you now that that fella was a child in swaddling clothes at the point.
Shall I talk whatever way I want?
All that better.
Oh, yes, we shall let them do more for us.
I'll be good. All right, so. But I tell you what, you were taking great liberties in mind. And it's a good thing now that you were a football. Good night, Paul.
Good night. Thanks for the shot.
That's your good.
What was that one saying to you?
I'm not in the thought. We were just passing the time.
What were you saying to her?
Listen, Dave, you will have to stop this. I can't be accounting to you for every word I say.
All right. Don't take any notice to them people. Not that suits their man better than to see you laughing on to the Lord. Women are no good.
But no, women are the sport I never come home. I guess they're great though, for a day. People bought me all in any game. They were bought to play. There's no more getting scored. They've read as many flags as any. There's no instructor for the game of women.
God, what's coming over you now?
The name of one. You let me alone. Here I am, over 35 years of age, and I haven't spoken 10 words to a girl in my life.
Now, we're happy enough the way we are.
You might be happy. I'm not. There I was contented to be without talking to that girl, and you come along and break it up.
That one.
Yeah, that one. I know she's on a bear and duty. She's not for me. She's a there to talk. And I could be going to something taken for the company of a girl. I tell you this no one but you.
Sorry. Wait for bluffing your selection for one. Sure, you can have the people.
I'll never be selected for one, sir. Not now. Did you see me today?
Ah, sir, there it is the season. It's only one game. Ah, you'll be selected all right, sir. I know it. Ah, I don't see why you should be bothered with women. Perhaps they are contented us. There's some girl that can go. There is none.
The girl in my mind, a quite gentle girl, often kept me away from night. She's not. She's in here now. That's what makes it tormenting. I can't feel her or touch her. She's like a summer wind in the shadow, fresh and clean and pure. She doesn't be stroking her hair in the moonlight. That would be the time. Sit her down somewhere quiet, study her face. What the hell do you know? Whatever drink. Let me go to bed. Let me.
Can do it, though.
All right. Let me be.
Good night.
Good night.
I don't suppose you heard anyone prowling around outside.
Well, you expected so.
Don't be funny. Well, I'm telling you in case you're trying to be. Oh! What business of yours I'd like to know?
None of mine except
Except what?
that you will have the builder member agrees that you want to get on with it.
I don't care. I never got on with people.
Fine, fine. Who has over her husband? That's your trouble.
Yes, it is my trouble. What would you know about trouble? You were never married in your life.
I have trouble in my head, girl, and all their thoughts in there when you get home.
Would you do me a favor?
If I can.
You'll be here today, won't you? If you hear him, would you go out to him?
Why won't he come in?
He's too proud.
Then what do you want me to do?
If you hear him, will you go out? Would you capture him? No. Just hold on to him until I come out. Let out the roar. I'm here. Well, would you do it for me?
That's more than it. I can only be his. Where do you want to go back to, my name?
No.
He's glad to see you.
Come on.
What are you talking?
I didn't know it about neighbours that it's whispering about you. You should have the kind of thing that you man.
Our eldest talk for anyone that seems between people are fun.
You know, that's the truth, Lord ever spoke. Willie and me, we could have worked out fine if we had been left alone. We have it around, sure, don't everybody have it.
What was it like, oh?
Sure, it was a silly outfit.
I'm sure say that you're still a lot of medicine.
You know what it's around about? What? When it was like this, it was in the evening, and Willie was after coming in from work. And I poured out his tea, and some of it spilled in his sauce. You know, Willie did, he spilled in his sauce. Watch out the way you're pouring that taste in tea. You're awful particular to that. Then one more bar than another. I've had to be trapped. The weed now. You know what? I'm knowing it.
Oh, now, you want to do right in the mark, you hop in your bike and go straight home. Walk in the door, while your two hands around us, and I guarantee you one. You'll get a lot of it before you get the wind back after the squeeze.
Because I chance it. I'm a terror with this whole age time. You know, it breaks out like singing or dancing in somebody else. Listen, I slid back off to bed. And I'm sorry, your team were beaten today.
We'll raise again.
You look lonely there.
That's true. I'm nearly all.
You know now what I say. A man needs a woman 3 times in his life.
3 times?
Oh, you had it all. 3 times. When he's a baby to raise him. When he's at the peak of his power to give him love. And when he's old enough. Because
I think that man means a woman.
oh, and I think you're right too. You know, I knew a fella that used to sing like that. He was a big, tall, mushy old fella. Full of little rock. And he'd drink and provide into the alcohol. Tell us now, you know that songs?
God, what here and there. So what's it way? Have a little chat.
No, did you ever hear this? The hot coal, get the skin in the top of that. And then they can hold it in the hole, push it in the hole. Hold for it.
I often have the name when I see the red devil. Red spot for the whole weekend.
Nothing bad. Help me. What sort of a fella? Would you take your time now? Head in the trunk.
A bit of a roll.
You've got it. That's all the good night. Late night. A piece of roll, huh?
I'm master. A lady of a roll. The forward above the house. No, it's anything all that happens with women. Like, I say, women to be pure putting in your hand.
Gospel truth. You tell on.
It's one to go to better. I said I think for sure. The more your head, the jaws in your face.
Late night.
You're a friend.
I tell you something. Afraid we don't look. He's like a pod without teeth. Good God, man, you know, a brain without dukes. He's like that bugger there without water. Tell me now, what you say? I'm a comedy man, or a presentable man. We have the native tools now. Don't spare me.
You're a lady and you're a friend. So they have a game here. Okay, all in all, I suppose you know how bad don't with your chap.
Well, why don't you say, oh yeah, huh?
How about this look? The certain you'll never play for the girl meetings.
Well, here, I tell you. I left 60 some time ago. And now, I'm a next door neighbour, a 7. Here's me from. I have a powerful notion I need to get married again. And I have a strong notion too that I didn't have a soul. You know, I never had a soul. $2. Oh, Christ, no. Ladies and age. But sure, that is a story like to have. But you know, I have the most marvellous conglomeration of stories and painted lines you ever heard in your life. Tell you, which are what's the use when I have near you for that you're there. And you know, we'd have printed that chap to every denomination or role so that he could take the knocks of the world in his straight and break his Aristotle at the invoices of his party.
That's all very fine. I mean, the mother of this train picked out.
My God, a noble and forthright question. Huh? Do you know this door well?
I said it, no matter.
Tell me, do you know Cockatoo Day there at all? Sure, I don't need possessed of 7 cottages and a dog house and 2 hen houses.
I think I know the place. The first man on the left is went to the top. All right.
The very one. Well, she lives there. There's a small single-story house there with 2 canisters of purple geraniums in the window. and a pole in the yard outside, and a coop up for pieces. Well, she lives there with her brother. He's a post. Mother has got a famished old parish. Christ, you know, and it'll break his heart to give you a register letter. Sure. She's a bit with the heart, sure. We have no understand to get me in. He was poor. Sure. He's got to get you sorted. You were down old meat, you know. Back. Here, tell you something now. We got 10 minutes alone before now and explain the advantages of being married to me. Be a servant.
Not very fine. What about our brother?
Oh, good God, man. What do you have his letters and his parents? What do all the reasons have? And anyway, God damn it, hasn't that man recourse to women every day of his life? And hasn't he a uniform? But you know, those women, I collapse and the self. And you know something else? They never give the slightest consideration for the commodities concealed underneath. Sure than talking to you. Sure. She said no at first, or it pest her with parcels of plates and wine. Another great plan. The songs were up and down the lane outside her house. And in such time she later invite you in. She get the guards to tell you to go away. You know, perseverance is a great thing when it comes to it. I know a widow woman one time from Cork. She got the day her husband was buried. She said she'd never look on another man. You know, I got to tell you. A month later, she was married to a fella, and she was a sheriff of the night. He called to her door every day for 30 days. Sharpened all her voice. Never charged her a broken head.
There's a bitter test. Worse off than Wynne than it.
He got as sound as a bed, and a good man too around the house, and a powerful man entirely in the bed.
There's the joke that works on my mouth.
You know, when I was schoolmaster, I might have said one time. No, he said, poor, in any shape or form, is truly one. And Morris, says he to me, the man that turns his back and forth for whiskey, turns his dimes to the death.
He does. You got in there, poor lass, never said any such thing.
I sure, what difference does it make whether he's here or not? Sit on the front seat.
Poor one man for the conversation. What brought you down at this old lady don't talk to me? There always must be a certain amount of robbery in the world, and if there's robbery for a woman, I'm all for it. When there's needless robbery, I can't say a man for getting hurt.
She got the king and all the opera. No, the minute you saw me home for the door.
You have a fair idea. Of course, man can never be sure. That's your case, anyway.
I will tell her. It's a delicate subject. And I'm a bit strong.
The voucher now.
How did you get? No more equipment, no. Are you interested?
No.
If I had a shoe,
I'm not condemning it, no way. It's all right. I don't know. Nothing.
well, you don't seem to be half real with it.
I sure seem this way. We haven't much time to live in this place. I just can't go over and over and can't say yes or no. she's not the kind of girl out playing in the way. Yes, they are. The way I had it in mind was to meet a fairly good-looking girl, who even after a match. And instead of going drinking port, they invented it in front of the city. And we took to one another, we proposed, and we settled into the making of children now. You know that?
That's the way it is.
That's the way it is. Like yourself, I have certain notions in my head that I'd like to see him fulfilled.
Well, no, that's what I said. How much dreaming about women spoils a man so forever. You know, a woman in the flesh is worth 10 up here in the mind. There you know. Here, come here, and not even wet. And that training woman he owns is never here.
Yeah, but I still can't blame a fella for looking around and trying to find the nearest thing.
You know now, what's next? Girls you see going by in the windows of all. Cigar for here 1 minute and they're gone the next. You want these girls to open them on cars and put them on the street. You know, they don't even police over our.
Your business.
That's the ones, no. Anyway, I thought, interested in it.
No way whatsoever. Except to talk about everything any other human being.
What's that? What's what? What's in the coat and the back? A t-shirt or a mark?
I'm going back to Willie
How might I ask?
on Nelly's bike, or maybe you'd like me to walk.
And who's going to tell it?
You can. The next time you're in this door, staring at the postmaster's sister. Tripping up on it in front of her like a schoolboy.
Or a veil and ring.
And whose fault is that, might I ask? 'Twas you rushed me into marriage, the same way as you rushed Nelly into the convent. Do you know what? He was thinking of getting married, so he could have the house to himself.
You know, if there weren't visitors in the house, they'd put you out across me.
Come near me, and I'll give you a welcome. You pirate. No wonder you used to be filling my Willie with whiskey. Willie was fond enough of me, and he would have married me in his own time. Oh no, you couldn't wait. You rushed me into marriage, and I was barely 18, with no qualifications whatsoever. And that poor old Willie, he was worse still. Sure, he'd work out fine. Although I this out civil from Clare, although he's the most ignorant man. He gave me a few understanding. By the way, the next time you're in staring at the postmaster's sister in Cockatoo Lane, you know what you do? Go down to the chemist shop and buy yourself a good dose of John.
I want no relation at all with you. Only your own. That's like a square between that one was talking that he did nothing from one end of the day to the other one. Chase with what's going on.
It's all very fine. So, how do you propose to have this son?
Sure. If an accident is to happen in marriage, we want one of them.
Now, well,
to loneliness for the rest of me life. But you know, who can bring me great happiness if you change your mind?
I don't expect too much of me. I'm nearly a black trainer for you.
And you know, I had a great song composed for the wedding ring. And I planned to spend the night of our honeymoon in Clare. I thought now, when you came into the house, that you were the man that had saved me from drowning in loneliness.
It's tough,
And you know, it was a great prophecy related around here one time. And when I saw you now coming through the door today, I says to myself, here's the man that will bring the whole story through.
There will be thinking that you're the biggest dog in Ireland. No one beginning to think you're the biggest dog in the world.
God, a man with a heart of gold. I'll cross the Shannon from Clare and bring great tidings to Kerry. And a woman, for T.Delaney, I give birth to a son, and his music can convert Russian. And that, with an ear from you, I'll be born over in Banty. And a man in the 70s year, I'll sire a noble son in the village of Errill.
Who's that?
It's me, T.Delaney. That's heard your part here. Thursday, I had me. Then Mr. Gray, I had already coming. When the match is over, we took the bat to make 6. Tennisford comes in store. Up and around there, the good law. We were arrested and taken to the barracks. What happened? Up inside the leather boots in the rear end. They let you go. And the sergeant said, fix was incurred. A night in the cells or blue roof in the behind. Right, them old guards sure know how to give a kick in that back. What time was the walking, right? About 4 hours, it said. It's dropping fast. There's a mother time in the morning. You know there, rest be that. There's a crowd of local girls outside. And the lower bar where we have a bit of a dance. We have the news. Come on, man. It'll only be you once.
I wish they can't dance. Anyway, there's a moment we got in the fort test here. They can't be going with no fishing now.
I'll be with you in a minute.
I wouldn't want to be going anyway.
We had hard luck today, beaten by a fair fight. Very thought we had there for a while.
Baker, that wasn't your fault. You had a great day. There was nothing to hold it. We had to have a few more like that, we would have won one.
Well, never played bet. Well, what happened to you today?
And say it hasn't happened to you someday. We were half an hour or 4 or 3 when we just beat in. We had people found nothing there in the whole world. The billiard look, and the wings is out. You're right now. You're at your best. You're coming along. For a few years, you think you're the strongest man that ever wore a jersey. Then one day, you'll be going for a ball, and a young fella will pass you. Then you know it's time to hang up your boots. That's big man. To be beat by a fella that wouldn't know like Campion, do you want?
If I didn't know you, I'd say you're jealous.
I'm not jealous of you. I envy you. Your best years are before you. Mine are away behind. You're tied around me legs going to be back. Who might believe me if I told you that the harvest has actually been eaten? You know I want to tell you, I couldn't care less about football this time.
Are you coming, Jim, please? The night's light and soon it's already here. It will be too late for dancing.
In a minute.
Come on.
He used to be after me like that one day. I never bothered him.
Who's DJ? What's he playing today?
You're not telling me you don't know. Sure, that's Parry Buddy. Everyone knows Parry Buddy. He was playing centre field today.
Was he?
But surely you saw him today.
If he was any good, I should know. Now come on, wait. Right, so.
Jacob's Party Porter! It has the black sooty appearance of porter. And it has the beautiful nourishing smell of porter. And it has the strong stiff character of porter. And has the tough and toothsome taste of porter.
Can I have mouthful? I have squatter in the frog exhibit show. And screeching. Thank God for all things west. I would look to the council of Trent, but they put the fat on the wheels, but enough on the drink. Bad party. Sorry, young little. What are you doing there in the way? But you see, we have a barn outside. We couldn't bring it in. Anyway, we have a barn outside of Jackson. There's red women. There's even one for she'll be a right one for you. She's only the baker's daughter. But she's some woman, so she gets it for her. No, it's okay. I never party. We have 4 hours before the these. And the step that the moon in the sky. Come on away, man, that's the keep out the gentleman under here.
And even here we don't come. In the fears of a fella that was cutting toes off her. Who is he?
Who is he? Everybody knows him. He's the barroom. These neighbors, because it is a horse coat.
Oh no, come on! There you are now. What do you make the whole of you? Get away, you pop! Son, I saw you there today. And I know what I want to take. Wait, I want to push either one with a penny balloon.
And here's the best footballer in Clare. Well, he is. And he proved it today. Come on, Jim boy. They're all mad jealous of you.
You're your medicine, MacDonald, aren't you?
That's right, I am.
Well, you know her to want to tell you now, you mean. When your mother was young, she was never out after 10.
We're going dancing. Will you come? You have a lovely outfit.
All be disrespectful going on, man. Shame on you and the underage road.
Oh, don't mind her. You're wasting her breath.
You'd better be quite clear, man, or I'll give you a piece of my mind, too.
You, they take like that. A piece of nothing is worth nothing.
Very clever, aren't you? But as smart as you are, the whole village knows you're cute. He has 2 daughters. One of them's always fighting with her man, and the other one, she's no man to fight with. He brings it up, your man here. Nobody calls the doctor over. A nice love she have in it. A nice way you feel with her. And she left convent for years. But she couldn't see that either. So she came way out of it. There now, Fox. That's he just give it to me.
You're a flaming pussy. You're away to talk to a man needs all home. You're sure you can't respect. Coming going on. That's very hard. What on your mind?
Are you going to sit there and talk to me like that, Jimmy?
You can't talk to her that way.
Why not?
Because I say so.
What's this? Great God. No, next time you hear it talk. Is that the shop you have for clearing out the cross? I know, Rick.
Maybe not with your forward, you devil, wherever you are.
There's no one wants to talk to her like that while I'm here.
Do you know who you're talking to, young fella?
Come on away dancing, Jim. The street, yeah, the street. Working, yeah. Go on, Jim. Go on, Jim, forget.
You want to go in one piece, you better go now.
Come on, Jim, take it easy. Come on. That's right. Go on, Master, forget. We'll all return back home and show tomorrow. You won't have that. Come on.
Don't you tell me you meant to go. You weren't so hot today yourself. Only for me we'd be beat by twice the score. You left us down.
I take it easy, Jim. The street, Jim, the street, Jim! The street, Jim! Don't you step me, Jimmy, yeah!
You were supposed to be our star. You were advising me this morning how to play. And I listened to you. And I said, take note of that Jim Legend. Because that's hard to be talking. And he's a man that should be noted and respected. But no, you flopped. And you flopped because you didn't try your heart out like you're always telling others to do.
Take it easy there, Jim. Take it easy. It's a magic pleasure for training all the big got in one combination. Because a strange friend of a girl from North Kerry was to see 2 men fight for her.
Don't call me a Rick.
Don't call her in. I said, don't call her name. She's talking and all that, but she's a decent girl. So don't call her name.
That is said, you know me, we don't backtrack.
Don't you? When you backtrack today, and there'll be a new captain after the next meeting.
So what's your next captain?
Ask the lads.
Is that right, Frank? Hi. P.Keane, is this the call? Is there to be no captain? Right. That's what the doctor said. Well, I've managed his best years given, he's kicked out. Pensions all the way to stay away for young blood, except there's no pension for football.
It's what the lads want.
He's a better man than you.
Hi, you. Are you a better man than me? There's no point in saying to yourself because only one has believed in yourself. If you want other people to believe it, you may stay out in public. Here's a chance to make a name for yourself.
Since that, this bloody farce has gone on far too long. Sure, we're all there and there. Things didn't go all right for any of us today.
Well, things didn't go badly for me today. Some said I was as good a man as ever come out of Clare.
Sure, if we knew in the morning the way things would be in the evening, we'd lock our doors and we wouldn't come out anymore.
Then that's been the end of your sermon out, David. Hard. For the last time, are you going to apologise to this girl?
I can't apologise now. It's not the girl anymore, or it's not you or me. It seems to have gone into something big by your talk. It's often standing away.
What are you talking about? What's off the sack?
Don't think you'd understand. Don't think there's anybody could understand.
Well, understand this part. I'm putting it up to you. I'm asking you to apologise to this girl. And if you don't, I'm asking you to step outside and I'll fight you to a finish.
What does it matter? I've been a great footballer for years, and if I fight you, will that make me a better footballer? And what will I play tomorrow?
Are you punking me?
I am. What are you saying, Tony? I'm fucking. He's faced me anyway. Or 2 years ago, I would have covered. Go off and find another young fuck like yourself. You won't make much of a name out of me. I was beaten today with my knees there.
You're yellow.
That's the colour to give a man that doesn't want to fight. Then I'm yellow.
You're a coward.
My two things now.
I offered you a fair fight and you punked me. You're yellow.
We saw one day in the stone and she was blue. But we did. You can have peace today.
That's right, Jeff. That's right, Jeff. Little birds,
Yeah, this is the sergeant's wife, you see, and she was trimming blossoms in the garden outside the barry, and he goes up to her and he says, Mrs., are you foreign, or what is it, my mom is it? What do you mean, says she? Oh, he says, I'm afraid it's the blue hair, oh, we never saw it like that before. And do you know what it was? Oh, it was one of them blue rinses that you can buy in the shop for a fortune. And it was brutal.
Hey, come on, well, we have 3 other recorded there, and we have a fiddle there. And we have a drummer, come on.
You're the best kind of player, and you proved it's nice. Hey, come up here to me for a minute. Got no one has to it. Come on. Tell us now. Did you look in the mirror at all? Why? What's wrong? Well, didn't anybody ever tell? You have the jaw like another Blackfoot. And look at Timmy. Fight, they're like the wings of a cycle. And look at that nose. Well, you know what? It's like the yolk of a goose to say. And his teeth, and his ignorant as school. You wouldn't see if you went rooting through all the graveyard tonight. Looking for a spell.
Go on, he's only kneeling, yeah.
And a crown on the top of your phone, like one of them hairy baboons. You see them bananas in the resurface.
You voted for him. You vote me. There'll be the talk of course tomorrow that I cowarded Tory body.
Anyone that knows Tory body knows he's no coward.
I wonder is there any more quarter left to go?
I'll be hard if there is. I can go to the man tomorrow. The ordinary.
We better go so because all the girls will be waiting for us. Are you sure? Yeah, that's right. Why are you not with us all? Yeah.
What's all this there that you have on this? Cause you keep them in racehorses or something.
Could be not know that.
You know, I want to tell. Good. Well, come here. Race horses now is one thing. But Timmy, donkeys is another thing entirely. Sir, says he see that never one of ye a race horse.
What does the Duke in the job after?
Very hard to say. As he opened, and he walked into the house.
What's that? Yeah, what's that?
You know, very hard to tell now. Which it is.
Which is what? What is which?
Well, no. Which? And it's who he is the bigger he.
Because the street chair, the
I never thought I'd live to see the day. But you'll be pouring, or cold by pouring on me, and you know more than a boy. Your name will be in mud when you go back to Clare. I didn't think there was a man in the law that could walk up here and call you yellow.
Not making a short answer. He can call me whatever he likes.
Of course he beats it. Sure, his dad is private, he's confident. But that still don't give you the right for the back down.
That wasn't why I backed down. Listen, Dave. I'm after resolving something to myself tonight, and in a way I'm contested. I want to hear no more about it. I won't find me losing my temper.
Yeah, man, you should have lost your timber, which has gone out the door. Sure, there's big time to follow and put it up to. And finally out to your eye and they stand up anymore. In that way, I keep the good name. And you'll be able to keep their head held high when you go back to school.
I'm going to play. What? Go to place instead. You're only worried about yourself. It doesn't matter a hang to me what anybody thinks. I'll have my own tears to be shedding tomorrow when I go back to Hughes, and I can't see anybody putting their hand on his shoulder and say, cheer up, Mark. You're a principal men one thing.
Of course he beats him. There's still time for the follow. Sure, of course you could beat him. Sure, I'm sliding with a quick one from behind me.
That's not my way of fighting. I've never stood to that.
Go away then with your tail between your legs.
All that best taken, and by the Lord God that fed me, I can crack your jaw. Don't pepper me like an old woman. All right, go.
No, give it up.
Listen to me, Dave. My football days are over. It's straight to jeopardy when my timing is gone and my pace is squandered. I was a finest athlete in Clare for years, but that wasn't a Northern fisherman. That's my loss. I'll never be shouldered off the field again. I'm lucky to have me fishing. I go down and fight today. Not for you, Dave, or not for your own pride. I'm fighting because it's a meant to be. Because I want room for me more than I put into the fear of you. And room on the strands for my nets to dry. And room on the fishing bank for my haul. Otherwise I'll be pushed out. And that'll be the end of me. You taught me. Close up your fist until you make weapons. Squeeze your fingers into a ball of wood. And put your shoulder behind every flag. So that when you hit a man, his head will ring. Because don't you see, I'm a man who will have been able to do it. And there's this jizz, this terrible bloody jizz inside of me. I can't play all like others, and I can't find me troubles outside like a woman. I'd sooner be dead than the way I am now.
off like that. Can we get you to take you?
I should be back.
Maybe he's gone down to the dam.
Oh, no, not in a hurry.
Will you take a few eggs with your breakfast?
No, I'll have a cup of tea here. Did you hear that music? You just think of everything about only music.
I heard it. Should wrap it all night long.
It's a disgrace. Music, dancing, singing. The roar. Smoke filled halls like Dunne. And women, you know, that couldn't fight water.
They might as well enjoy themselves. Soon enough they'll have to face the world.
Couple of more days like that, and my lads wouldn't dare to team of old women. Sure. The music is a stop, so we couldn't laugh.
Everything lasts to the proper length.
There's some things that don't.
What, for instance? Everything wears itself out.
You see, there's ships get weird, men get weird, even footballers get weird. Which are, the sea never sleeps, rough to be worn away. Oh, no better story. You'd never see the sea without light. Where would he have gone?
You sound worried.
Oh, no, I'm not worried. You shouldn't go and say that. Nothing to be worried about Paris. I was never worried about Paris.
I'm sorry.
Did you sleep well?
Ah, sure, me slept and patches. That bloody music kept waking me up all night.
Because you didn't say your prayer. That's what happened.
Hey, must to be all the sun, I'm smart.
Sure. No, it's hardly my fault if you didn't sleep. What did you want me to do? Go up and rock you. You got it on.
Here I am, always telling myself that no one should pay any attention to a fool, and here I am listening to you.
Where's Paul? Isn't he back yet?
Walk from now, he's going to have the cup of tea.
Ah, sure. Why don't you leave him alone for a change?
Mind your own business.
Leave him alone. Let him be. You're breathing down the back of that poor fella's neck for years. But you know, he can't look left nor right without your approval. Poor fella, he has a life, you know, of his own to live. Especially now.
Why you know?
You wanted him to be all the things you never were. You failed at football yourself. And then you came along and you tried to turn Parry into the greatest footballer of all time. You know what football does to people. The years, what it does. The years of outfielding that poor fella. The boat stripped the poor thing. Left them all stranded somewhere.
God, he was a genius, I tell you. A genius. No one had his crack.
Aye. But geniuses are queer people. They're to be pitied when the time takes it all away. You know, they can never come into the happy crowd and be part. Oh no. They have to keep company with others. Things like the wind and the rain and the sea. The most sorrowful of things. In the honour of God, and you left Parry alone. And he'll come round. So he's going to have to work it out for himself.
You're a scheming, conniving old hypocrite. Here you were with one of the biggest plans of all worked out for. You thought you had nothing to know, and you bring him here to the house. And this one here, this ex-known with a shiny face, and you went up a butler with the in her mouth. God, Wynne, you know, swallowed his bees, you know, he bothered to pass them to pay the day. And you're thinking that she's fit for him. It's a laugh.
What started all this? I never saw him before last night. I don't care for him, and I don't want him.
Listen to her. She has stomach now. A bloody reject, that's what it is. You couldn't stay with the nuns because you were getting anxious for the war, getting restless. So you came home to that, but you're glad I didn't plan this entirely for you.
For God's sake, will you stop it, man? Will you? Stop!
What sort of food do you take us for? Do you think we packed up marriageable women in the towns of Ireland to come here and to be fooled by a woman they heard will be out in grey in 10 years?
He God knows. If she'll be old and grey in 10 years, he's got to tell you something. You will be pushing up daisies in this.
Please stop it. This is all a mistake. It's all wrong.
It's the truth, you bitch. Not the future you want to chain my fine boy.
Your boy. He's not your boy. You're ruling. Your boy.
I reared him and I washed him and I spoon-fed. I taught him everything he knows. Never let a woman near the house to wash her food for her. I did it all myself.
Aye. And for all you taught him, does he know how? Huh? Does he know peace of life? God Almighty, that poor devil, he can't even think for himself. I know he'll never take it. But I tell you what, he wouldn't get a better woman if he searched till he dropped. And that's one thing I can say from the bottom of my heart. Because I know him, and I know that kind of energy.
And so do I. And I tell her, you're backward and you're not good looking and your wits are slow. There might be a man somewhere for you, but Harry God isn't the man.
I'm not denying myself. You painted a true likeness to me. There's no place for girls like me, is there? Girls like me were born to mind other people's children, or sit in some corner out of the way. Who writes love songs for us? Is it because we don't paint a pretty picture on the outside, that there's nothing inside of it? What do you want me to do? Go away and drown myself? God wouldn't have made ordinary girls and shy girls. He didn't have plans for us too.
You're too good for him. That's all that's wrong.
And I suppose God has plans for him too. Couldn't give her away for nothing. If you give him £1 million with her, you'll get a decent man to take her.
Finish off what you done. Go on. Hey, and stick it. Go on. She won't be there after all the stuff you're giving her already. Go on. What are you doing? Go on, take her there. Remedy. See the blood flowing out like an empire. Look. Look into her eyes. And see the heart. Oh, no. You couldn't see. Not you. You're blinded to your own figures.
Wait, Harry. 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 Harry.
And Nelly, you want to pay no note of what the house better say. The world is full of bitter men like him. He's all twisted up for the want of a woman. Nelly, listen to me now. We'll be all right here. We'll have each other for company. The two. And that won't be taken on like that.
What's for me, Dad? What's to become of me? I'm all alone.
Sure, we'll have each other for company.
We will. And are you going to live forever?
Ah, God, sure. Won't you have free? God, sure. She'd be glad.
And be a nursemaid to her children. And when our children are grown, what's to become of me then?
Ah, sure. I'll be here for years yet.
You will. There's no good, Dad. I'd only be depressing you. I know all about that woman in Cockatoo Lane. You think I don't understand, but I do. I'll go housekeeping. That's what I do. I'll go housekeeping. I've got to look out for myself. I've left it too long.
I know you won't. I won't have. And that's fine. You'll stay here with me.
Tis no good, Dad. I'll only be depressing you. I'll go housekeeping for some trees to some quiet parish where I'll not be known.
Well, that's nonsense. Because that's nonsense. I won't have that. I've been a queer old man. Haven't I, Nick? Well, at one is up. At one is up. You don't know the humor of Timmy if I want to run. Sure, I had that in stitches from one end of the day to Dunne. Ah, sure, Nicky. I'm too old a book anyway to get married. God, Nicky, could you imagine me after a woman? Me body, black and blue, and me home hanging out. God, Nicky, I can see her now. Coming out. Game to the table. The heat in her eye. Looking for more. And here, we can get doors on the battery line. Wait, Smitty, you know I'm going to tell you. I wouldn't last as long as a hailstone on a hot rain. You know what you have to do. If you see me heading for Mansfield, well, you know what I've done.
No good. I'd be depressed. And you know what old maids are like in a house. The worse I'd be getting as I'd be getting older.
Not with me, old. Sure, I was down the river last spring. And I saw one of them long-legged cranes trying to pick a hole in Dunne to get a drink. Oh, comes a sparrow. And it's no one's in the sparrow. No one's in the crane. Ah, it's a sparrow. We didn't drink enough of it, but we had.
Where's the Tadgh and party? Where's the conjugate and Tadgh?
They're not here.
Well, the water is down in the Shannon. And the lad with the boat said that he'd be charging double time for this hour. Double time. The chair. That's right, yeah.
You know, the poor fella, he should get the angel money as well.
Why so?
Cargo up here, a certified need to drink the money.
Listen, you have a cup of tea. Sit down and have a cup of tea now before you go to the boat.
Tea? No, thank you. Because anyway, see, I'm after having too huge because of CK. And something of me that I got from an old woman. And really, he's so mad with the women. He went over the schoolmaster's daughter to a three-story high house, and he got bacon and eggs and buckets to get me shit. Stuffed tomatoes and the small lumps of that tender scone, that's right, and
the schoolmaster, he invited me over for the patron on the 15th of August. Yeah, it's right, yeah.
And tell us now, did he explain to you why he invited you?
No.
Well, we gotta know, he wasn't fair when he didn't explain.
Why so? Yeah, why so did he invite me?
Well, you see now, the place would be black with people that day. And them old schoolmasters will buy their clever ones, all right, huh? Sure, he made a fortune charging people to have a look at you. Well,
that old fella, he's always calling Dunne.
Yeah.
hey, take your light there for a minute. Come up here, they ask you. Come on. Tell us,
Yeah.
how did the fight go last night?
Harry Cody, he got the rats.
Yeah. Because it's all right, yeah. Talk about you in the mill, cause he got 40 flavors mixed into the kisser, that's right, yeah. And he got as many more on top of the skull.
Yeah, he got the stumping knocked out of him. He had a fair fight.
Straight,
They were at nearly half an hour. But Guilfoyle, he was too fast for him.
the straight, yeah. Cause the first time that I ever saw what he capsized.
Where did he get caught?
Oh, he went off somewhere to see on his own. And you see, we hate being with him when he's on his own.
That's right, we left him there trying to himself and cutting his tongue and thinking of all the wrongs that were done from the time he was a child. That's right, yeah. That's the way fellas like that do be.
Oh yeah, that's the way fellas like that do be, okay.
Ah, well, Harry isn't here now. Hey, can we talk to him? Sure. The minute they get back now, I send them straight to the boat. No, ye pair of eaters and let the boat go down.
Good no. Just straight, yeah.
Are all these dancers, I suppose they're all gone home, are they?
Oh, all gone home, except for one. He just below from Timmy, and he's doing hokey.
The tea now before you go.
Oh,
Set me up.
no, thank you. No, because we haven't time. See, they're up their orders from the fella that owns the boat to round up all the land. And we have them all now, except for 4. Hagen, and Harry Cody, and Tony. Yeah, Tony the goalie. Yeah, Tony the goalie. Oh, you see, we call him Cinderella. Because you see, he keeps missing the ball.
The last time I saw that fella, he was sitting down at the table in the stone, straight chair, with a blonde-haired one, and chips and sausages. He was eating, and the blonde, she had a big plate of them sticky buns in front of her, and from the store.
Ah, well, sure. He's a big one, that's for the block. He won't be the Roman home.
No, oh, he'll be off.
We won't pay straight jazz.
He'll probably sleep in some shed.
Get this straight, or maybe drowned in some hole in the ditch. But this or well confused with the common flares that are under our knee. Yeah, straight jazz.
Listen, man. You'll have a couple of slices of bacon in case the hunger catches up with you.
Whatever you want.
Is this lean or fat or greasy?
Oh, it's not this straight.
Is it swears?
Wait, that's as sweet as the breast of a two-handed bread. Yeah, he said.
That's your hand.
It's tasted so far.
Okay, on you go.
I didn't know it was quite last night. What's that?
Ah, sure. A young well, they're cloning and hooking. You're a young fella, called free. There, well, yeah. Ah, sure. There was a young impudent pussy of a one here from last night, sure. That was in there.
And did he get that big?
Oh, I'm afraid so. Now you'll be a long time getting the better of a man like that.
Maybe he's thrown down unconscious somewhere. Should we go looking for him?
Oh, we got no sit down there now. Because Tory now is a man who's going to have to advance up to himself, to be recognized before he rules himself. No, the best thing you could do now is to leave that poor devil alone.
You didn't show.
No. You may stay.
Where would it have gone?
You got it on now.
I'll have to find it. Hard.
Ah, well, bring on another coffee. It was a full night loss. Sure, what David said about you meant nothing at all. Sure, you're pleasant looking and you're ready to get harmed. You're so quiet, a body wouldn't know you were in the house. And sure, you're nascent and tight. And sure, you're feeding this pig for the poor road.
You never give up trying. You won't be trying much longer for my sake.
Good God, my dear, don't incomplete. What happened? What kind of it?
Down there.
Lint. Oh, lint. Where's the lint?
God. Yeah, who fright was happened?
Wasn't that bad so much? I've gone through me all this so many times.
I know, sure. God, I know what it's like.
Sorry to be such a nuisance.
He was out of bed.
Where's the bed?
Ah, sure. The poor man is distracted with work. He's in and out here every few minutes. He's gone all good.
Well, if you told me like this, it's a chore.
You're great in healing. Your cups are closed and there's no infection.
They're all closed.
I held it there, and I nearly stuck again. did that 20 times if I did it once, because my head was awful and split with concussion. I don't know what got into me then. I stripped off my clothes and I went down into the sea, up to my neck in water. And I stood there and let the hands in the tight skirt. And I let the small waves wash all over, because I was sore. Both the leg and every part.
You had a rough night.
I rose up in the water then, and I drew on my clothes. I tore up to the side of the barn where the dance was, and there they were, dancing and singing and pumping. You'd swear I might be dead for all day now. And you'd swear a man of my men never suffered in the field that night, because the crowd inside were conducting themselves that they was nothing with that. And I said to myself, does anybody want me? Or what is the thing that makes me stand outside the crowd and be a black stranger to the people and not all these men?
I know, sure. We tell you. A man, he's always a stranger to his neighbour. And the nearer the neighbour, the bigger his friend. All this good fellowship and handshaking and back-snapping, sure, and all only an act. Nobody made it an end. That's the thing to do. A man has to stand alone on his own when he's finding himself.
Oh, I'd have to be going on. The boat will be ready. The water will fill for a cross.
Oh, you don't there. Sure, you can't be seen in this.
What do I care about? Or what do I give a hang of mine?
No, the courage is in you. You'll never lose that. Nor you won't. But you'll have to get one thing now into your head. You lost the fight.
Get it into me head through all the sneaky entrances I know.
Listen, go to my bed for an hour. It's soft and it's warm, and then to the back of the house where you'll not be disturbed for each.
I know. I went to bed on the bed for a week.
You'll have a cup of tea.
Because that's the truth. And you know, I put a laser in the hospital.
What does that 40 days on? I thought it was our thing when I out there, up to me and they can walk. They can walk across the Clare now, I said to myself, and before I got 100 feet, I thought that this world would be over.
Ah, sure. A natural call, considering the circumstance. That's it.
A strange thing, I thought about you. I thought about the little chat we had last night. And I said to myself, pure and pure eyes, and eyes as clear as the green eyes of Wynne, were reading his life. Talking at me, whatever you do. Sure you want, please.
I won't laugh at you. That's one thing I can say. But that's all I promise, because you'll be going back to Clare soon. And you'll have forgotten until you're likely to say by tomorrow.
But if you know me, you'll know I was never a man to write and talk. And I stay what I'm in, and I don't say things there. I suppose that's a lot of trouble. That's the kind of
Thank God, you're grand. I didn't know what happened to you. Look for it, look. I'll go down and I'll the boat. It won't go without you. And sure, I take back what I said about that girl. Sorry, even though the bottom of my heart for offending her. Sure, if you were going to be fond of her, tell her I'll be fond of her.
Hear me then. I'm telling you that I care for you. I really care for you. I feel so deeply that words are running away. That's all I can tell you for now, and it's the only way I know how to tell you. Would you marry me soon and come back to Clare? Then like it over in Clare, and you'll be happy there, because I work morning, noon and night for your happiness.
No, Porridge, you don't love me. Go back to Clare and find some good-looking girl that you might feel real passion for. 'Tis some kind of pity you feel, and pity's not what I want, and 'twouldn't do you any good either. So pick up your stuff and go now, 'cause I'm going to cry in a minute, and I'd be a terrible sight, 'cause there's that many years of tears that's inside me. I frighten you, and I don't want you going with any greater pity for me.
What am I going to say to Nelly? Or what on his way can a man express himself when he wants to pour out the real feelings of his heart? I can't say I love you. I wouldn't have wanted to be saying myself if I did.
Say no more, only go now, because every word you say is hurting me more and more, and I'll have to run away and hide myself if you don't stop it. Just go to the boat now and don't have the neighbours laughing at me. If you've any bit of the compassion you say you have, you'll turn on your heels and go out that door this minute.
You're wrong. If I said I love you, Nelly, it was only me in 3 words. Anybody can say them. Anybody can say, I love you. I can't. I wouldn't have wanted to be saying myself if I did. But I know that I can give you a lifetime of living, and all the strength in my shoulders and my body, and all the power that's in me to cater for you, Nelly Free. I wanted, where did I get to get to know every individual.
Oh, Porry, you mean it. You really mean it.
I never felt for anyone what I feel for you. Oh, you want to stand on my natural feelings.
My dear Porry, what are we going to do? What am I going to do about you?
I've come here on the first load night in September, and we'll be married. I can't do anything before that, but I have to settle the financing queues for it.
I'll be waiting at the first low tide.
Do you know the village we use? Did you ever spot it across the wall?
We actually saw it a fine morning.
No, I bet you can see it from here. Look out there, well to me left. You see it? It's the third whitewashed house on the seaside of the field. You see it?
I often saw that house as a child and wondered what kind of strange people lived there.
Well, I used to look across here when I was young in summer, and there was a blue haze minding the low hill on this side of the channel. Did you ever feel a great loneliness? You see a blue haze in the distance, and silver so plentiful on the water in between, that there wouldn't be any cure for your loneliness unless there was someone to tell your feelings to.
I know better than anybody. Oh, look, here's Patty and Petey. And what that they have between them? Is he dead? And look, here's the rest of the crowd from the boat coming behind them.
Vicar, that's Cody, the goalie. The hound.
Is he dead or what?
I'll be off with them no shortly. Won't be long, a few weeks and I'll be back.
Oh, line up and low down we search in the red yawn. First we thought he was drowned, but then we heard him snoring. He still don't get the district come asleep in the monkey field in the middle of a herd of donkeys, because the district we're ready to get
He has really given you a hot reception. Next time you see Martin break. I will couple for a hand here off.
I know, but you always know. A man will be held along the 4 shores away. For this man shall come into his own after years of torment and misery. For this man shall have the heart of a cock and a bull. For he shall ride through the streets of Clare with a woman by his side, with a supple frame and a glint in her eye. And spoil that poor old devil in Colorado there, breaking her complete. And this man shall be spied and pampered by the woman of his choice. And his son will raise up the coward account. For lo and behold, this man shall be mercy free.
Thank God for that.
We have it in stop.
My lovely man from Clare, may God go with you. May God go with you all.
Right.
First low time.
And then